football. He said the vast majority of national championships have been won.
Sims on first down as he gets it to Gibbs. And here goes Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs lowers the shoulder. Agile intact. Here they are on 3rd and goal. Sims with time, and with the score is Gibbs.
Gonna be tough.
Welcome back to football. Now here's Ohio State. And here is Gibbs who gets the corner, and you can see the burst that Gibbs has. First down, he's going to get after it again. And look at the speed and the spark and the score from Gibbs.
Gator.
To the edge. And out of bounds for Gibbs. Once again to the outside.
In there and you don't bring everything you have, guys aren't falling down, and they haven't been tackling a lot in camp.
Gibbs trying to stretch it out.
Tough going here early on. They'd like to get 7.
To the 25.
Start where they're trying to get. Here's a 4th down.
Sims throws on the run to the end zone, and it's a touchdown, Georgia Tech.
3rd and 10.
They're going to run it. They've got enough. Past the 20. Gibbs. Will finally bring him down near the 30-yard line. And as far as sports movies go. Cut back run.
Wow.
Past the 50. Look at Gibbs. Freshman Sims will hand it off. Gibbs to the 10. Powers his way inside the 10.
Jeff Collins, a very aggressive head coach. This first down run gets to the outside. Andre, they only had 6 seniors last year as Gibbs gets the run, and he's in. Touchdown. Maybe doesn't need a score, but would really like to have one as they'll screen it out for Gibbs. And Gibbs across the 40 with a first down and more. Got a block out front by Amarian Brown.
Wow.
And fumble, Andre.
He makes a tackle and strips it. And quarterback.
Late mesh again. This is
Nice.
Gibbs around the edge. And Sims, the freshman. Sims had to hustle it, and he's got it to Gibbs. He hurdles in. Oh, man, Gibbs. Touchdown. Jeff Sims, the freshman for Georgia Tech, trying to key an offensive drive that gets him to the win column. And goodness gracious, Gibbs.
Here comes a blitz on 3rd down. A screen behind it to Gibbs. He's got a first down.
In all 11 aspect by Georgia Tech.
Here's Jahmyr Gibbs breaking tackles.
But just his willingness to do that, his want to do that. And
Jeff Sims with a handoff again to Gibbs. And Gibbs breaking tackles. How about that run by the true freshman? You can have when your team's down 52-7. And Jahmyr Gibbs breaks tackles and gets free. Picks up a first down and more.
In total tackles, these guys are playmakers.
Speaking of which, Gibbs has the ball in open space. Graham dangerously gets it to Gibbs, though. And look at that speed.
Wow.
20.
But look at this. He just is moving at a different speed than everybody else in the field.
Of a guy that is fairly removed from high school as they pick up the first down here.
Or the performance.
Georgia Tech going to keep it on the ground here with Gibbs, and they get a big play left. Here's Gibbs carrying it and doesn't get the first down.
The coordinator at the time.
Gibbs able to get the first down and out of bounds.
And Bill, as we see another completion, built by committee.
Gibbs in trouble in the backfield, able to make a defender miss, and then look at him run over Kyle Hamilton.
Has been scored on in the 4th quarter this year.
Sims dumps it off to Gibbs, able to break a tackle. And Gibbs picks up the first down.
7.5 sacks on the season for Rupp. Couldn't wrap up Sims. Breaking through the line. This is Gibbs. Gibbs to the 10 and to the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. A 2nd and 10 from the 26. Up the middle. Gibbs angles into the end zone. Poised. Complete. Gibbs on the run. Down to the 40 and sliding down.
6-6-6-6. And on the carry. A big gainer out of the back. The snap. It's Gibbs again. Room to run on that right side as he scampers out of bounds. That has become
a reality with this group. It's Gibbs again, getting away from one man down the sideline, and he stepped out of bounds.
He's their best player. Look at him in the open field. That is just really, really good on a short yardage run to
McGowan in motion. And a handoff, and right back up the middle, it's Gibbs, and he is so tough between the tackles. And with McGowan again in motion, Gibbs again through the middle of the line. They can't bring him down. Across the 40, he's taking people with him.
And it's going to be a give. Here's Gibbs. Turns that corner. Down the sideline. And out of bounds. Second and 20. Gibbs to the 37. Yates under pressure this time. It gets it to Gibbs. Breaks a tackle. 50. Down the sideline. Steps out of bounds.
They have good receivers out of the backfield. And I know if you're Kennesaw State coming in this game, you know you got to stop those.
Screen to Gibbs.
Elbow injury way back in week 1. Inside handoff. Gibbs with all kinds of real estate. Jahmyr Gibbs off and running. First big play of the night for Tech. Usher. And the give to Gibbs into the boundary, sent out near the 15. Virginia Tech was tested against Richmond earlier today. The Hokies found a way.
Runner.
After a gain of 6. Second down and goal. There goes Gibbs. Touchdown Tech. 7-man box. Sims has it. Clean pocket across the middle. That'll move the sticks. A nice pitch and catch. Gibbs has it.
First and foremost.
Sims tries to get it to Gibbs. Open field with a blocker. And Jahmyr Gibbs 11 to the 30. And here is Sims. A little swing to Gibbs again. And Jahmyr Gibbs inbounds. There's a flag thrown. And Gibbs will go to the end zone. Sims backing up. Loops it for Gibbs. A lot of room on the left. Got by Patrician. Breaks free Jahmyr Gibbs. At the 40. 30. The cutback here to the near side. Gibbs at the 10, the 5, and tackled at the 3. Aging well.
And also that I'm not going to be in the Hall of Fame.
Here's Gibbs. And he scores out of the timeout.
Let's see if the Duke D can answer.
Georgia Tech 13th in the conference on third down, but a wide open man is Gibbs. Down the sideline for Georgia Tech, and he is going to the end zone.
All day as an offensive coordinator.
Going to run it with Gibbs. Breaks through the line. Tumbles it. Duke's now lost 3 in a row for the victory bell after winning the previous 3.
This is in the passing game.
Gibbs straight on, leading it 13-7. And Gibbs, 4th of his career. And it's going to be Gibbs to try that right side. There is a flag down on the rush.
Call for him.
Second down, 25, backed up. Going to get a little bit of room here. Harmon 5 touchdowns. And a handoff, a little delay here for Gibbs. Gibbs takes a pop. He's fine. Going to hand off once again. Gibbs breaks free. He's off to the races. Across the 20, the 10. See you later. Touchdown.
Virginia Tech in this game, but Georgia Tech as well.
Gibbs breaks through the first line of defense and up to the 40 and a pound. That was on a 4th down play. This is Gibbs bouncing off bodies across midfield and finally cut down by 3 points each before breaking through. Here's breaking through Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs trying to outrun Virginia Tech. He cut it back at the 20 and stumbled. Williams in for the injured Zach McLeod. This is Gibbs weaving his way, and Gibbs takes it to the end zone.
Washed down that entire left side of the offensive line for Georgia Tech by 27.
This is Gibbs to the 40, to the 30. Gibbs accelerating, steps out of a tackle, down the sideline, and into the end zone.
Going back after the 17-yard loss.
Here's Gibbs trying to get it back. He might do it and more. Has a lead blocker, and he gets wrestled to the turf. Sims, flag is out, caught by Gibbs. There is a flag behind the play. Certainly from the 2. Division. The burst. There goes Gibbs across midfield. Gibbs to the 10, and he is gone.
Kind of like Jurkovic. Go roll him out a little bit more.
Flips it out to Gibbs.
On first down here for Georgia Tech. second down as well.
Yeah, right.
He made so many big plays on third down and so many good blocks.
This is Gibbs around the edge and out of bounds. That's 4 touchdowns through the air. Gibbs stretches it out. Shakes his way to the 20-yard line. Here decides to let it go. This one is caught. Gibbs in open space. Gibbs down to the 25-yard line. Injured Jeff Sims hands it off. Gibbs got squared up near the 30-yard line. As the football, Yates. Gibbs reaching behind.
It's with a penalty, a big one.
Whole left side. Gibbs tripped up near the 40-yard line. Ireland, 2016. Gibbs down to the 30.
It's there, costing the team.
This is Gibbs. Gibbs to the end zone, and he barrels his way in.
In a man situation, they're nice throw.
This is Gibbs. Boy, he puts a foot in the ground and spread those here in a moment. Gibbs, one of the talented players he's recruited with a game.
But I know that's all up for discussion, but in watching a team like Notre Dame, they've gotten better and better as this year has gone on.
That was their first play with 12 personnel with 2 tight ends in the game. Here's Gibbs to the outside. And he had a debut for the freshman, already 60 yards on 5 catches. And now Gibbs. Toss to Gibbs. Full head of steam. On there. Here's Gibbs. Man, great vision.
You want to build chemistry.
Wow. How about this for chemistry? There's one hit, and Jahmyr Gibbs with the cutback, then a stiff arm. And he's inside the 10. I don't know if he ever went down.
First down and 10 at the 9-yard line. Here's Gibbs on the carry, and Gibbs breaks contain, and Young with the give, and it's Gibbs again, squirts through the hole. Young swings it out. Gibbs with the first down and more before Young drops back. Gibbs again down the sideline. First down and more. Fast feet. Gibbs in motion out of the backfield. They swing it to him in space. Hits the sideline hard and goes out of bounds. Young looking over the middle, and it's Gibbs for first down. This kid is so versatile. And they bring pressure. Young to the sideline. Nice throw, and it's Gibbs. Young pumps it. Looking. Steps back. In the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. 33. Young over the middle. Gibbs with running room. And Gibbs.
Calling plays quickly. Gibbs following blockers around the left end. First down, Crimson Tide. Steps up now, dumps it off to Gibbs. The leading receiver on the team as another Harvey here in a minute. They got to go 93 yards in less than 2 minutes to score some points. This is a good start. Jahmyr Gibbs. Young can't find anybody open. Dumps it off underneath to Gibbs. Gibbs has been the safety valve with that completion. Now again to Gibbs with more room to roam. Another first down and a touchdown.
See if you can pick up the second and third. That's a true freshman out there.
Nice Young looking crossing route. And here's Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. Best receiver on the team by numbers, and the running back still on his feet. And he will truck all the way inside the 10.
Martin, safety over the top, check it down to Jahmyr Gibbs, and this is where this offense gets really dangerous when they hit those chunk.
Gibbs out of the backfield, spin move, goal line, touchdown Alabama. First half, and here's Jahmyr Gibbs. He is shifty. Looking forward to Eli's return to the broadcast booth. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. And Gibbs takes it for a first down.
And the Razorbacks. Back to Jahmyr Gibbs. Broke a tackle somehow and got away with a stiff arm. Jahmyr Gibbs speeds off the right side and got almost 10. Gibbs both in the backfield. It'll be Gibbs straight up the middle. Bulldozes his way. Up duty, basically. And Jahmyr Gibbs down to the 10. Gibbs. Gibbs goes the other way to the left and spins his way. Gibbs spins and goes right back to Gibbs. Gibbs broke one tackle. Jahmyr Gibbs stepped out of bounds. Gibbs cut back. What a beauty. Jahmyr Gibbs, big opening up the middle, and he is going to be gone. Nobody's going to catch Jahmyr Gibbs all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Gibbs, pass off the left side. He might be gone again. Jahmyr Gibbs, he's already got a 72-yarder. He's got another one. Touchdown, Alabama. Jahmyr Gibbs trying to get to the edge. They stretch it out. He still gets almost 10 out of it. His first pass across the middle. Got it complete. 7-yarder that got him down to 1st and goal. And now here is Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs puts both hands around the football. Have a guy like Bryce Young, that's for sure. Jahmyr Gibbs, there's the crease. This might be a touchdown. Gibbs down the sideline, run out. After a start to the 3rd quarter for the Tide. Jahmyr Gibbs got a crease. Jahmyr Gibbs all the way out to midfield, and then Gibbs, the cutback, and a 1st down run. Gibbs again. Wow, just streaks through the middle. And he dropped the ball, but I think he was down. Here he comes again. And he almost got face masked, and now he's showing a little bit of power as well. Jahmyr Gibbs got to the corner. Gibbs with a cutback. 13 more for Jahmyr Gibbs.
To understand how fast this guy can go, and then look at that cut.
He's back in there right now, and he'll get the call. And a stiff arm. And a sidestep. Gibbs. And gives it to Jahmyr Gibbs. Gibbs with a stiff arm. He's not going to get the 1st down. He's about 3 yards shy. On short yardage, Gibbs broke 1 tackle. Got to the edge and walks in. Touchdown, Alabama. Gibbs. Here he is on the ground, and Jahmyr Gibbs down inside the 10 and on the move. Jahmyr Gibbs has got the 1st down and more.
Burton makes it.
36-yard pickup. Now it's back to Jahmyr Gibbs. Gibbs puts his foot in the ground, and goodbye. Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown, Alabama. Young to Gibbs in the flat. Not going to get there, but he got to the 2. 1st and goal at the 2. Jahmyr Gibbs. You can forget about that. Touchdown, Alabama. Bryce Young flips it sidearm out to Jahmyr Gibbs. Made one guy miss. A little hesitation step. And Gibbs, a big gain, and then he just trots out of bounds. Young throws it complete to Gibbs. He's got the 1st down.
Great awareness by Gibbs.
Gibbs navigates through traffic in the line of scrimmage and rolls into the end zone. Saban reminded his team of that. You think everybody's going to have a perfect season, and there have been a couple of those too, but
they seem to be the culprit the next week.
Gibbs making a big impact here. Gibbs accelerates. Got this incredible.
I'm trying to help him out here.
Meanwhile, somewhere. Gibbs, first running play of the night. And the speedy transfer from Georgia Tech is loose, and he's down near the 15. Man, Alabama down 7-3 here. Gibbs. Pressure again. It's picked up this time, and Gibbs catches the ball. Gibbs can change the game with any carry and accelerates around the edge. And Gibbs in space. Look out. He can fly. Fastest member of the Crimson Tide team. Scoots out of bounds. Gibbs makes a cut. Barrels down to the 1. 4-man rush. Protection is good. Young finds Gibbs, who slides for a catch.
Jojo Earl in motion. It is Jahmyr Gibbs off the right side. Gibbs with a big opening and a big run of 13 to open. Gibbs left side, and he pops one off that side as well. In New York studios. And Jahmyr Gibbs with us off the left side. And he got about 6.
I wanted you to give you a way to bring it up.
Gibbs gets in.
Things that has happened in Alabama's favor.
Well, that's what we were talking about earlier today when we said there's still a possibility.
Games last year, right?
Exactly. Jahmyr Gibbs. Gibbs This might be a touchdown, and it will be. Alabama scores with Jahmyr Gibbs.
Young on 3rd down and 10. Pressure on. Young steps up and completes it. And Jahmyr Gibbs is free into K-State territory. Past the 30, past the 20, and finally taken down.
15 hits come around. He comes clean, but stepping up in the pocket by Bryce Young, finding that shallow crosser on the mesh.
State -1 yard on that last carry. Here's Gibbs. Down at Bama was the backup to Mac Jones. Running Gibbs to the right, past the 45 and stiff arming. They'll run it again with Gibbs. Jump cut, trying to get the corner. He does. Past the 15. Stiff arming and out of bounds.
In the second quarter, they got to get off the field on defense on 3rd down.
Here's Gibbs getting a 1st down.
Imagine not taking number 9.
A lot of running room for Gibbs. Out to the 24.
Out to show up, be invested. It's been remarkable.
Gibbs inside the 30. And, you know, there's players.
Yeah, that helps too.
Here's Gibbs breaking a tackle and down to the 31-yard line.